Hello everyone, how are you today? Hope you're doing great. It's a good day for some Factorio. Day 5. Let's get into it. Alright. Let's see. I think I did a update for these 3. Hopefully this will stop happening every time I load in, but we will see. Okay, I might drop off some of this fuel. I really don't need to be carrying all of it, and I know it's just been filling up my inventory. So let's put it in the shelter. Okay. Like that. Anything else I can drop off that I'm just not needing to carry around? I think that's about it, honestly. Looks like it. I might... Well, we'll put these stone walls away. I might put some of the ammo in my car, because I don't really need to be carrying that around. Get rid of those. Where is my car? I have not been driving it because I can jetpack. This is kind of an issue. I mean, they're not doing anything right now, but yeah, so we are still getting attacked down in the south. Probably this one, right? Yep. So it's kind of, I think it's a goal to, let's say, push out west wall. Yeah. Yeah, a little bit of copper out there, a little bit of coal. Mostly the stone would be nice to have. And yeah, we probably just push right to this area right here. Depending on what's out here, we may just keep going, but that's pretty much where I want to go right now. And that would give us a lot of extra space for making our train network and everything. So that's kind of the goal. I mean, that's not going to be a right-away goal, but that is a goal. See, we're researching rocket control unit. We got the rocket silo coming. That is it besides getting nuclear going. So let's keep the nuclear track. Get some of that done. Where is my car? I never did find it, did I? Get rid of the pollution. There it is on the bus. Okay, let's drop some of the ammo in it. It's kind of a hold on to it for us. We don't really need all that ammo. I might drop some of this stuff. I can put the sulfur, at least some of it, in the up here, I think, right? No. What are you waiting on? Basically just research data. Everything else is good. Okay. Alright, sulfur, I think in the explosives. Yeah. There we go. We'll put the stone and the coal down here. Stone into the stone smelter. And we can get rid of the coal and the wood over here. Okay. That's pretty much all I'm going to do for now, I think. I probably should have taken the opportunity to move this. So So I could have put a RoboPort down, but maybe we'll do that later. Not really worried about it. It's just a little bit of logistic network that's kind of out of the way, so... okay, let's see. I know I had some stone over here. I added it to our stone input, so I kind of wanted to do that instead of use it for landfill, but yeah, once we get here, this is kind of not the full landfill, but I will divert some of that, I think, to landfill, or convert this one to landfill if it's not all gone by then. Okay, so we definitely have a problem to deal with. And we have spitters coming pretty regularly. So that's definitely a problem. I'd like to get the RoboPorts out there, but I'm not really making them that quickly, unfortunately. Let's see. What are you lacking? Red circuits, pretty much. And of course red circuits are probably because of yellow circuits. Actually no, they're pretty much running as fast as they can. I could probably add to those, especially since I put productivity modules in them, so... Let's see, where are you with the cables? I don't know if it could handle 2 more of these. We'll try it though. Yeah, just can't. But I could speed these up, and that would be perfect actually, so... And we're good. I can even speed them up more and put more red circuit production down. I'd say that's enough. I mean, it's 0.9/100ths too short, so I think we're good. I'm going to call that good. I'll put it that way. That'll boost us up a little bit with the red circuits, which is kind of what we needed. So we're doing not quite 4 a second. And we went up by 1.2 a second, 1.3. So that's not horrible. Of course it will require more green circuits and electronic components, which seem to be kind of struggling a little bit. Mainly because I probably have productivity modules set here, so let's do the same thing. So I got pretty much quite a few productivity modules, so that. That'll help. Okay. So upgraded those. Blue Science is doing okay. Mainly only okay because of the red circuits, so hopefully adding a little bit extra to it will get these 2 up and running. I can probably look at that real quick. Let me see. Yeah, I mean we're splitting this in half, but we're doing enough to where we should have all these running. So. We'll see. Alright, let's maybe put solar and accumulators. I also need to put some things on the malls here. Mainly substations, those are going to be needed. I know I kind of looked at that last time, but let's look at it again. Because I'll have to shimmy the red circuits down to it a little bit, which isn't very far. I could just kind of maybe add it right here, perhaps. Let's see, what else would I need? I've got iron, copper, steel, concrete. So I need to make steel beams and copper cables. So I've got steel beams being made right here. Basically just need copper cables. So I can do maybe red circuits and copper cables. I can maybe do that. So if this was substations, this is directly in my way. And I can do that. Perfect. So let's say substations. I still gotta get the red circuits moved down here, but I'll do that in a second. Steel beams and concrete, right? Yep. So I need another red. Alright, so let's get maybe red circuits on the underside of this belt if we can. Really doesn't matter, I could always move the cables to the under or the inside lane, so let's see what we can just kind of figure out. I can do that, I guess. I mean, obviously we're devoting more red circuits somewhere else, but yeah, we'll deal with it. We're not going to make a whole bunch of these. I mean, yeah, 10. 10's plenty, I would say. We really don't need that many. I mean, yeah, I can cover almost an entire city block with 4 of them, so 10 should definitely be more than enough. Okay, what else do I need? I mean, besides maybe steel pipes, so that's kind of a... It's not a necessity right now, so I'm not going to jump on that. I do have 4 construction robots. Or, I mean, 9 of them kind of... trying to find me. They're... Where are they? You know I took my RoboPort off. I'm wondering if I lost them at that point. So it did kind of... It did drop them, but it also made me lose them. So let's just do that. Not that I need 50. I can only use 20 at a time, but it'd be good to have a stack. So, okay, we're not getting any green up here, unfortunately. Or very, very little. These are all done, and it should kind of propagate down the line a little bit. Yeah, I'm kind of making do with what we have for now. Honestly, until we probably push that wall out. And maybe I should make that a priority, just kind of really work on our train system. That coal's going to be pretty important to have. Let's say, I know I don't need to find it. I don't need this to find them like I used to because I have the mod for it, but it is kind of nice just to have one marked saying this is what we got. 2.8. Hey Crescent, how you doing, man? Yeah, I'm going faster. I try to learn from my mistakes as well, you know, so... I'm out of ammo. Okay, we gotta fix that. Let me grab my ammo out of my car. So yeah, I'm definitely going faster, I think. I have to kind of look at that video or something to really see where I was then versus now. But I think I'm faster. Well, I'm glad you're doing good, man. I'm doing pretty well too, actually. Playing a good game. It's Thursday, so one more day of the week. And yeah. I can't say I have any complaints, really. Let's see. I'm going right here. I might actually put a belt down here just to get this taken care of. So let's kind of do that. We'll say that. And you are almost out. So they're pretty much only attacking far enough for these. We'll just do that. Ooh, perfect. I can get 2 of these per. Maybe 1 in the middle. Not much, actually. I would say. Unfortunately, I've never really made it to the mid game or anything. This is not because I've lost the factory or anything. I've just never gotten to the point where I've made it that far. So I'm working on doing that now. I mean, I know you need a lot of automation, especially when it comes to spaceships and everything like that, rockets and all that, but whenever it comes to products and everything, I really don't have a huge knowledge of it, I'd say. I'm looking for it, though. It'll come eventually. Maybe I'll just kind of do this. Let's look at my blueprint. Not that one. This one? This one. Okay, so I have 3. I have 3 of these. Let's see, maybe I can make another one, and hopefully I don't really need 2 of these, but are you trying to get to the end game on this, or oh, I don't think that worked out like I wanted at all. I think that's pretty much how it's going to have to be on the power poles. Kind of one every other one. Yeah, it actually looks and works out pretty well, I think. Let's see. Let's do this. What I am here, I'll go over here in just a second. Here, hold on one second. Let me get this blueprint done, and I will kind of show you what I'm planning on doing at least. I mean, besides researching, getting the rocket silo, and maybe getting something going in that area. Let's. Oh, I need to upgrade that. Oh well, I'll upgrade it here in a minute. Snap to relative grid. I think that's it right there. So no, I definitely don't want that. Okay, so I need to remove this. And that should take over where it is, I think. Maybe? We'll see. Oh, that's... I want a relative, not absolute. There we go. I think that's it. It looks right. Yep. Good. You completed the both of them together? Oh wow, okay. Well, don't spoil anything for me, please. Yeah. Was that a version .6 of space exploration or .5? Because if it was .5, I know there was quite a bit added in 6. I did play a little bit more of .5 than I have of 6, but not much. Oh, whoop, I need this. Oh, and I need to upgrade the walls on it, so let's do that. Let's say old walls to new walls. Oh, I don't want the belts though. Let's get rid of those. Upgrade. Oh, down. Oh, okay. Put red in there. Downgrade. Take red out. Upgrade. There we go. That way it's using yellow belts. And let me get my robots off. Oh, I bet. Yeah, especially if you're retrofitting. I can only imagine. But that's part of the fun, right? I mean, whoops. Why is that weird? This isn't connecting. That's kind of strange. Odd. Is it connected in my blueprint? I can't tell. It was connecting whenever I was doing this. Oh, weird. What is going on with my cables? This might be a good time to save. And I was going to add a mod for blueprints. So let me kind of do this. Let's say blueprints. I think it's 100% blue. No, that one is for speed running. Let's see, last updated. I believe it's this one. It's one of these two. That does support space exploration. The older version, unfortunately. It's an optional dependency. I think it was this one I was going to. Let me try. Here, I'll probably download both of them. Let's install this one. Let's install the lab. This one, you put down a lab, and I think you go in there and you can change and edit. It's like a sandbox, you know? You go in there and edit things, and I think this one is close to the same way. What I was really looking for is one I could just edit. I think that's like Blueprint Editor or something. Stages. Well, I'm definitely expecting this to take a really long time. I don't mind doing that. This whole run and everything. And I would have been a lot further, obviously, if I wouldn't have lost my whole base to a biter attack that I was apparently not prepared for properly. So let's do, what is it, this one? Temporary editor-like permissions. Yeah, I think this is the one I wanted. I'll turn it on. It'll do a quick restart, and then we'll try it out. But I don't mind. You know, as you see, I've definitely gotten quicker in this beginning area. And I've done a lot of things differently. Like, I was really lagging behind on making my malls and everything in the last game. So, in a lot of ways, I'm better prepared for the future in this one. So, I think it'll be okay. And good in a lot of ways. So, okay, Blueprint Lab. Do I have to research it? I don't think so. Just gotta figure out how to use it. Okay, so we actually have rocket control units. Well, that's good. I'm gonna put that in here. Say control units. Could just say RCUs, but that works. For some reason, let's get this kind of done real quick. I'll go ahead and upgrade these walls since we're down here and I have walls on my... I don't have a lot of walls, but I have a few in my inventory. Let's see, can I use it? Is it a thing I need to put down? Does not appear to be. Is it a control? Okay. I'll have to go look, I guess, and figure out what I need to do for this blueprint lab. Sandbox, I should say. Shift B. Aha! Ooh. Sexy. My own lab, yeah. So if I have my blueprint, I can... okay, so I can put down minerals. That's pretty friggin' awesome. I like this. And I can change the cabling at will. Wait, that would be here. Why those aren't connected in the blueprint, you know, I have no idea, but let's just fix it. There we go. Must have been something weird in the blueprint or how I did it or whatever. I don't know. So, you know what I also want to do is maybe fix my other blueprint for the grids here. Because I want these cables to stop connecting like this. And let's see. Oops. Like that. That's how I want them to connect. Because I can't use these things when they're all connected to each other. So let's see if this works. It might not work if I copy the blueprint to a different game or something, but as long as it works in this game, and so far this mod is worth its weight. I can just do that and just absolutely be done with it. Love that. Okay. Well, in there I need to fix the other ones too, which I don't have to do them all right now, but yeah. Oof. Okay. So I'll kind of leave it at that. I think that was pretty much it. Can I get out with Shift B? Okay. So Shift B again just gets me out of there. Oh man, I love that. Okay. All right. Who made that? Who made that? Something to hide. Man, appreciate your mod. If you ever see this, thank you very much. I can't move. Okay, there we go. I mean, this is kind of a little bit of a waste of time, in a way, but we are starting to really get attacked on this end, so let's just get this done. Let's see, is there any more, really, that needs any? Maybe up here? Because this one's probably coming down south. Yeah, these are out of ammo, so I'll just keep it going. We'll just do this wall. It's probably going to go away soon anyway, but in the meantime. I'll just manually do that one. Cool. Oh, I'm out of inserters. Okay. I'm just shy of inserters. Isn't that always the case? Okay. Whoops. This spot on the wall is really getting attacked a lot too, but it's actually under protection of this roboport, so that's kind of nice. I might be able to put something down here. Of course, my large power poles are going to be in the way. I want to, if anything, let's just kind of work on pushing the wall out. I think that's a better use of our time, honestly. Yeah, just take it all. Just take it all. Okay. Did I ever get... I did not. I did not get Combat 2. Or Military 3, so... Let's wait for that. The rocket silo is getting close to being done. Military 3 won't take very long. It's only 400 science cards. And it's not even that... It's 30 seconds a piece. I mean, this is 2,000 and it's moving decently, so... I'll get Military 3. That'll let me get piercing rifle rounds, and that'll help a lot. It'll really speed up the process of having to move everything, so let's do this. Just kind of prepare it, maybe. What does it take anyway? Steel and the other ones, which, wow, that's a really simple recipe, so let's kind of just do that. And this will be the new rounds. I unfortunately can't do it the way I want to do it here. I feel like sometimes this works and sometimes it doesn't. And I haven't figured out why, so. Unless I could just keep it that way. Come out there. Yeah, see, I need one here. Which I don't need that there. It just doesn't work. Okay. Well, I tried. Stop fiddling with it and get on with your life. Don't need you. You need to go in a different spot because you're going to make more. Okay. Present. Go ahead and lurk. I see how you are. I'm kidding. Maybe. Just kidding. I'm not kidding. Okay, let's move on. Let's do something else. Okay, so what I was going to say is, this is kind of my plan. I mean, we're working on rocket silos. I meant to go over this. Sorry about that. Really wish E would get rid of that window. Let's see. I'm gonna get solar and accumulators started. That won't take very long. Those are really quick. And then I'm really hoping to get nuclear. That should be lower because nuclear is with green science. So let's get that way down the bottom. Let's get, and we're gonna basically wait on this, get rocket fuel, and then really kind of work on trains. I might push out the wall first. I think this is probably going higher than the rocket. Well, I might make like the rocket kind of mall just to get things going, because while we push this out, hopefully we'll have everything else working. So let's kind of, let's say rocket parts, because there's more than one part to it. And we'll do, so rocket fuel, rocket parts. I need RCUs, so let's move RCUs up, probably above parts. Fuel. So what else do we need? I think that's it. I think everything else is on the bus here. Heat shielding. Oh, we don't have low density yet. Okay, so let's also put low density. At least I don't think I have low density yet. I don't remember making it. That probably needs to go up with these, because I can't make the parts without those, so that's kind of the order here. Satellites, we are going to need solar panels and accumulators. I will need radars, but that'll make locally, so I'm not going to really put that as a task, you know. Okay, so maybe solar and accumulators. Let's get rid of this goop. Really can't wait to get my first 2 satellites up, because that would be really nice to have the satellite. How much cliff explosives? I got plenty. Let's kind of do a cliff genocide. Cliff. Because we don't like people named Cliff, so let's blow them up. Sounds good. Okay. Good enough. I might kind of... Well, that'll give them something to do for now. And I only have 500 robots, so that's really going to put a lot of effort into them, I think. Well, maybe not too much. That was only about half of them, so... Yeah, they'll get going. Okay, so I kind of wanted to leave some of this room for yellow science. And I'm hoping this is enough. So let's see, yellow, I'm going to need rocket parts. The telemetry data. Oh, that'll be plenty. Okay. So let's start the rest of this stuff up here. I mean, this is all going to be needed in order to actually get to yellow science anyway, so this can be easily considered part of yellow science. That's a lot of coal. I don't really want to cover that up if I can avoid it. See, we also need to push this north wall out, because we're kind of down to the wire on space when it comes to the blocks. I didn't really want all that wood. I'll put this as 0. I don't want to hold a whole bunch of it in my inventory. Same with the silicon. Plastic I'm not too worried about. I can use that. Let's see, the regular stone walls. Let's get rid of it. Get my 2 logistic bots. Oh, I've got 100 of them now. All right. Never mind. I can actually add things and receive things. Awesome. So let's maybe do that real quick. I'm still using a lot of yellow belts, so I'm going to kind of do the yellow belt thing. I want to hold 50 undergrounds. I want 50 splitters and 50 loaders. And I think I'm going to do the same thing for red. We'll say say 600,000, kind of the same thing as the yellow. 150 of the loaders. Splitters. And, or loader, undergrounds and splitters and now loaders. There we go. Actually, what I need now is, let's put you maybe a row lower, inserters. That's probably more yellow than I really need, but we can always adjust. And 50 stacks, which I might as well put them on my bar. Oh, definitely pipes. Yes, pipes. Okay, 100. Undergrounds, 50. I don't have one saved, do I? No, I don't. Pumps, 50. It's so nice to have all this actually being built somewhere, too. I can just say this is what I want, and I don't have to start handcrafting this anymore. Let's just say 25 tanks. It's probably more than enough. Let's do power poles. Yeah, 100. Big, 50. And now that we have substations, we'll say 25. That's more than we'll need. And I'll maybe put small ones out here and say 0. There we go. Alright, and I could do everything else, but one thing I do want is 50 robots. So let's say... Keep... Whoop, not 5. Not 5. No, 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 no. Oh, they took them. Well, bring me more. Since you took all my robots. I know it was my fault, but... There we go. The next thing would probably be chests. Let's see what else. Maybe bricks and concrete, and maybe some of this stuff. Definitely assembly machines. So let's say 50 of assembly machines. Maybe 50 furnace. 50 drills. That's kind of all I need in here, besides maybe chem plants. Yeah, let's say 10 chem plants. And maybe down here I'll put ammo. So I'm just gonna say 1,000 max. Oh, okay. Maybe I'll say 2,000 max. That works. And that'll keep me full of that. I just want 200 minimum, just so I can keep what's in my ammo pouch or whatever you want to call that down there. The anti-material round rifles, or rifle rounds, yeah, let's do that. Maybe even grenades. That'd be a good idea. Say 100. Say radars, I'll say 25, because that's probably more than I'll ever need. At one time, at least. Let's also maybe put on roboports. I'll put it up here by my robots. 10 should be plenty. Not that we have 10 in inventory because we're still building the network, which is actually doing pretty well. Good. Okay, I think that's pretty good for now. We're still just hovering around 100 megawatt usage. So we're only using about a third, less than a third of what we actually have. I might put walls on here just so I can carry around maybe 150, 100 walls. Whoops, there we go. If I do need to repair some walls or whatever, I'll have some. So, okay, let's get to it. First actual build of the day here, kind of. So, first of all, solar is the more complicated one. So let's maybe do accumulators. Accumulators first. Because I kind of want to get the accumulators accumulating. Pardon the pun. Okay. Let's see, where is this guy? Okay, so accumulators. Robots are taking too long, so I'll do it myself. So if you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. Okay. And batteries and iron. So batteries... Where are you, batteries? Way over here. Okay, so that might actually work out. I think I do have another thing belt-wise, don't I? I don't. Okay, so it's pretty much, it ends after this one. I'll go ahead and leave that one, that 4 stretch here, just because, you know, I know I'm going to have more. So, yeah, let's just leave that. And I actually need to bring this water up some more. Like that. Okay, so if we're doing iron... batteries? Sure, why not? Okay, let's kind of maybe do something. I want more than 2. These are pretty slow craft. I need to turn my robots back on. And we're gonna want quite a few of these, at least saved up. So let's kind of do maybe that. Might even do another one of these. Alright, light. Alright, we're actually working on military 3, which is good. So let's do accumulators. Let's do maybe 1,000 of them. I mean, why not? We're gonna use them. And we probably already have a CME event coming. Yeah, we got 26 hours until our coronal mass ejection problem hits us, so we'll do that. So we're going to want these. It's going to be a strain on our batteries, but they'll get used. And if they don't get used here, they'll get used in space, so yeah, again, I'm not worried. And I'm sure these are an ingredient in the next step up of the accumulator as well, which I could probably look. Let's say accum. Next step, I think, is holmium. Yeah. Yep, and it needs accumulators, so there we go. Not going to waste. Alright, so next, solar panels, which need 4 ingredients, so 2 belts full. There we go. And a red. And those. And this is going to be solar panels, and I'm definitely not keeping 1,000 of these. I think 250 is far more than enough, so let's do that. And I'm just going to do 6, just to keep it even looking. Actually, I think I want these up here. That way it's lit up where the chest is. I think that's better. Okay, so we need steel, we need silicon, we need glass, and electronic circuits. There's silicon. Let's see. There's steel. Wow, we're really hurting for steel, looks like. Let's look at steel real quick. We're basically just hurting for iron. Yeah, I pretty much need a second belt of iron coming up here. Because we have the mine for it. We just don't have the iron coming because it's... Yeah. Let's see. I'm going to upgrade my belt book here. So let's say 4 to 2. Which is basically the exact same one, just adds one to it. And I'll just mirror this thing. Ooh, okay. Well, that can get rid of that. I'll just let the robots kind of do this work for me. Okay, and eventually I'll hook all that up and we'll have a second belt of iron coming in, so looks like this mine is working well enough to actually have 2 mostly full belts. It probably won't be 2 completely full belts, but it'll be enough. Okay, so let's get back to where we were. Okay, so silicon, steel. We can do steel right here. Silicon and steel. Whenever we actually get some steel. Okay, now we need green circuits. Where are you? Well, this should be green circuits, and this should be steel. Wait, steel up here. There we go, steel. Green circuits and what? Glass, right. That won't work because I need to get steel over this. You're lurking too, Captain True? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Welcome back, I should say. Lurkers are fine with me. Get a drink, though. Alright, so I need to get this nightmare belt situation going. Let's do that. Let's see, maybe push it back more. I can't even get a splitter right there. So let's do it this way, maybe. Alright, so glass right here. Fall back on itself. Good. Get steel up there. Okay. I think that works. Then this will just kind of do this little guy. Snaky snake. There we go. And green circuits. A little bit of spaghetti. Okay, it's gonna be a while before we actually get any of these because we're not doing so well on steel or green circuits right now. But yeah, we have a lot of things using them. I might even be able to upgrade them real quick. Let me see if I can. Ooh, copper. Okay, well, let's check copper. That's kind of our current predicament. Copper's just hurting. This is dead. These are dead. This whole side is dead. I mean, I knew this one wouldn't last long, but wow. Well, that at least fill up the belt here. I want a full belt going to the iron on this side, and I actually want a real full belt going here as well. So let's maybe turn this into red, and whoop, nope, nope, not there. Not there. Let's do it here. Maybe just upgrade this stuff. And I got a little bit of iron on me, and I've got things exploding somewhere. Okay, yeah, they're completely out of ammo. They'll find ammo. They'll find a place for ammo. Okay, so got more important things to deal with right now. Not like mod packs, I wouldn't say, no. Oh man, did not mean to do that. Honestly, it's just the space exploration appealed to me so much, I've just kind of played it. I did play, actually, I mean, a long time ago, I played Bob's Angels. I mean, that's been years, though. And I haven't really done it since. It's kind of one of those things where I got it done. Do I want to do it again? I don't know. It's kind of one of those experiences, you know? Once you've done it, you just don't necessarily want to go back and do it a second time. I know it's changed a ton since the last time I did it, and I probably really should try it again. But I really had been keeping an eye on space exploration for a while as well. So whenever I did start playing it, it had been probably a year since I'd heard and seen it and everything, and then I finally started playing it. Because I think in a lot of ways it kind of became like the expansion that I always wanted, and we hadn't had yet, so... Bob Angels, yeah. I wish, in a lot of ways, I kind of wish it would work like that, but I understand why it wouldn't, and that would be just nightmare fuel, I think. That would, yeah. I think it'd probably just drive people insane, honestly. Trying to do space exploration with that. You can put in other mods to really make it just crazy harder, too, which is, what is it, like 248K? You can add to space exploration. I see. I don't know if you can add C block to it, but that might work too. And that's C block's one I've been thinking about trying as well. It just looks interesting. It's kind of like a Minecraft sky block for Factorio, you know, because you start with nothing, or on a C block, and you just kind of work your way up. So it is kind of interesting to me. I just haven't really gotten to the point where I've decided to try it, I'd say. But I am open to it, I'll put it that way. Alright, satellite rocket silo. And a satellite. Okay, where... Oh, you know what? I was thinking... I was thinking cargo parts, not... like the rocket parts. I was thinking of cargo rockets. So this needs to go down. We're not there yet. We're a satellite rocket, so we can't do anything with that. But let me get the satellite rocket silo built. I just need more big motors and some concrete. A space block? Is that kind of like the C block, but in space? Is it the same kind of people who made it and stuff, or?